Right. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, social media world. Right, I may as well try and do this for both YouTube and TikTok because right at the moment I'm just so obsessed with wanting to talk about it, think about it, sleep about it, read about it, watch videos about it. I'm obsessed with eating food. In there, which I talked about in the previous video and on the video where I was reviewing that is absolutely incredibly amazing. And that, pound for pound, is horrible. Tastes too sweet and too creamy. Right, we're there. I'll try again one more time for this video, and then I'll get into the meat and two veg, no pun intended. No, it's just that really artificially candy, creaminess that I didn't like. Anyway, one of my all-time favourite crisps. Can't stop eating them sometimes. Always need to have 2 packets. But recently, I've really liked cookies. And recently as well, I've liked having bowl of soup in the afternoon between 11 and 12 o'clock is when I have it. But it's just during the week, like Monday to Friday. And then, or sometimes I like the Heinz big soups. It's 3 for £4 in Asda at the moment. And the cereal that I reviewed, it's called second worst cereal I've ever had so far in the video, and it really actually is the second worst cereal I've ever had. But anyway, so at the moment I'm just watching Coronation Street. I finished watching Emmerdale about maybe 10 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago, and Pedro Neto scored a hat-trick as Chelsea win 4-0 at Hull City in the FA Cup fourth round, while Wrexham beat Ipswich. Yes! I predicted that Wrexham would beat Ipswich. Anyway, I really hope tomorrow Grimsby win because I've got a very soft spot for them because of their name, Grimsby, the fact that they're sponsored by Young's, which is a food, no, well, it's food, but it's a fish, frozen fish company. Aye. So anything with food is a bonus for me. Ooh. On Coronation, oh God almighty me, on Coronation Street at the moment there's a storyline going on where Todd Grimshaw is living with a guy, so he's bread's buttered the other side, because they're a couple, and over the couple of months the guy was just being nasty to him and making him do things and stuff, and now he's being abused, mentally and physically. It's absolutely mental. The guy even cut up his bank card and made him only have wee bits of money here and there. It's so sad. Can't believe that Todd's put up with it. I mean, he used to be evil, Todd. Now look at him. But anyway, so I don't know why I just mentioned that bit. I probably should have done this as a separate video, but it's been quite interesting, Coronation Street recently. And Debbie Webster, Kevin Webster's sister, she's just admitted finally to the guy, the other brother, but it's not a brother, it's a son. I mean, how twisted and sick do you need to be? I mean, she's probably at least maybe 17 years older than him, but he grew up thinking that they were brother and sister, but it's no, his mother and daughter. Absolutely sick as anything. Well, no, in fact, it's not really sick, because back then they didn't really do that actually. Like if a mother and father had a daughter that was like between 17 and 21, say, and they were going to have a child. Aye, they would hide it under the carpet and bring it up as their own. Aye, it must have happened a lot during the 50s and 60s. Aye, but anyway, messed up world. Always has been, always will be. As long as there's a human on this earth, even if it's one, it'd still be a messed up world because humans are evil and good at the same time. Anyway, but you need a yin and yang. Eh? Oh, right, aye, of course, aye, it's hers, aye. Anyway, I was just wondering why Carla Connor was handing a baby over to someone, but it's her baby, well, I can't remember her name now, but anyway. Aye, it's interesting. Both soaps have been interesting recently. Emmerdale, I think 2 weeks ago was really interesting. Aye, it's still interesting now. But anyway, see, I talk about food and then I veer off and then talk about something else. I just really need a platform like a podcast or a TV show just to sit down and ramble on about nonsense. But not nonsense to me, just the fact that I'm so passionate about food. Oh my god, the noodles. Ah! I mean, I'm happy and annoyed at the exact same time. So happy that I tried them, but so annoyed that they're finished now. And I wish I got more. 4. I wish I got at least 4. If I know what I know now, I would have put that back. Wait, I need to watch this tiny wee bit and then get back to you. I know what it is now that, no, not Adam. Oh God, what's his name? Well, whatever his name is, it's Adam's brother. Aye, that's a school teacher. He knew that the wee boy, the Irish family that's came into it recently, well, don't want to say wee boy, he's a bit between maybe 14 and 16. But anyway, Daniel. No, it's Daniel. That's it. It's Daniel. So Adam and Daniel are brothers, but Daniel is probably a little bit younger, and he's a school teacher, as I said. And he was going out with the wee guy's teacher that's a gym teacher, but the wee boy and the teacher were seeing each other, and they wanted to keep it under wraps because obviously you didn't do that. Must have happened a lot back like 30, 40 years ago. But anyhow, there was a episode where he wanted to get his revenge. The guy, the boy, on to him, and he knocked him out outside the cobble bit in between the pub and some houses. Aye. I should just do a separate video on talking about Coronation Street. Aye. Oh, that's another thing I was going to just say there, because it just happened again on my arm. Right there where I'm pointing or got my hand on, every so often that shakes. Apparently it can just be either you've used your muscle too much or not enough and it shakes. It's just muscle spasms. I've had it for so long now. I've probably had it for nearly 10 years now, actually. Oh, on and off. And sometimes now and again the back of my calf shakes. And what else? Sometimes when I move my neck or I get up, sometimes my neck cracks. And then it's not the first time ever that my ankles have cracked and my knees, and I'm only 39 years old. It's absolutely mental. But in the last 2.5 weeks, so I'm trying to sort myself out so that in another 8 or 9 weeks I'll slowly be getting my body better than it was a year ago. But I just don't know why, right, that recently, even if I have, and it does say sugar free on it, I just feel that everything is too sweet. Aye, but I love flavours like hot honey, spicy and sweet hot honey, uh, miso and honey. Miso is it's so hard to describe miso paste, but it's like a umami sort of flavour where it's sweet, spicy. Oh, what is it again? Salty, sweet, sugar, and acid or something like that. There's about 5 taste buds on your tongue, and the best one ever is spice. But a gentle warming spice, no blow your head off spice, like gochujang or dried pimento sort of stuff. But that's a North African like chili paste, but it's more citrusy. I need to try and find that one day. Anyway, I'm just watching the aftermath of the Hull game, just about what they're saying. I think that's kind of something that used to be a centre back for Hull. Anyway, I gochujang. I was the spice that was in the noodles that I tried in a video 2 videos ago now, so it was a past. And then I've went over my time obviously, good, because that's what I always do. What else? It's just like nowadays, as people say, 4 people have said it recently. Why can I not just have something as is? I always need to keep adding. But I just like my food not to be there and to be like that. Like, I didn't want my food to be like a 1960s, very soft, mellow, oh God, what do you call that? Oh, what's the name of it? Like, very soft, almost like a Cat Stevens soft, like, what do you, like Summery Love, soft ballad, acoustic ballad. I want mine to be a heavy prog rock song that takes you in every direction. Like you would try and you'd go oh, and then you try again, you go oh, because there's different layers, like layer upon layer. I don't want just something meh. I didn't want to be having ready salted crisps all my life, or just like a finger small Kit Kat. I want something more I want something to slap me around the taste buds and grab me by the gentleman's vegetable and say hello. Aye. Give you really like underwhelming experience. Aye. Life is too short, you just need to try. But I didn't mean the bit in the song where they go, get up and try, and, or, no, what was it? Something like try, so I think it's a 60s song or something. It's got like try in it or something, and they say it all over and over again. Aye, but anyway, it's just that nowadays, if someone just has like a grilled cheese sandwich, I mean, it's alright and it fills a hole and it's alright depending on what type of cheese you use, but give it oomph! If you're gonna just be bland with food, it means you don't enjoy eating food. I mean, it was absolutely stunning last week, right? On Sunday there, we having spaghetti bolognese with like a tomato sauce and just noodles. So it's quite plain and simple and an easy meal to make because you're just cooking the mince, breaking up in the pan, then simmering it for a couple of minutes with the sauce until the sauce is really hot, and then putting noodles and that's it. But what I would have done is, right, and I know that I'm taking this a bit too far, but with the noodle, oh, right, with the noodles, I would have, no, in fact, every bit of it actually. Why is this no staying straight? Finally, right, so as I was saying, what I would have done is, right, to make the most of absolutely every ingredient, or not enough ingredients but make it go further, what I would have done is, right, to make spaghetti bolognese, and I'm going to do this one day, right, because I'm so passionate about wanting to try and make it like this, right, I would put the tomato, the minced beef or whatever meat you're going to use for a ragu, but it's just a very, very, very simple ragu that I ate, right? But it was still really nice, right? But I would have broke up a lot more into smaller pieces, and I would have added very, 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 very finely chopped small carrots into it, very small chopped red onion and a wee bit of shallots. Then I would have sprinkled over the seasoning. It was, but it needed a lot more. And then I would have done it until all the layer of the mince was completely brown. And then I would have put the tomato sauce in it and simmered it for 2 hours, stirring it now and again, and then towards the end, just before serving, I would have sprinkled just a light like nappy, which is to cover a wee bit of vinegar and a wee bit of flaked smoked sea salt and Chinese salt and pepper. Aye, but as well, just before I put the tomato like sauce in it, or like the bolognese sauce, I would put a big massive, about that big, tomato paste in it, cook it out for 3 minutes just so that the rawness gets taken away from it and it deepens the flavour. But that's what I would have done. And then what else I would have done as well is when I looked at the packet to see how long the noodles take, I would take them out 3 minutes before they're cooked. So say 9 minutes, I would have took them out at 7 or 6, and then finished it off in the pan so that the residual heat of the meat could soak up into the noodles, and I would have put a wee bit of the starchy cooking water into it to emulsify it. And then I would have sprinkled over some Mexican chili cheese, or I would have put over some chili flakes and a tiny little bit of Emmental cheese, because I hate, because it's far too intense and mature and leaves a sticky like film in your mouth. So the cathedral mature cheese, hate that cheese now, absolutely hate it. I like cheeses that are just like there. I like cheeses to be very soft and mild and flavourless so that you can add things to it. Basically, and in evanescence, I like cheese that's a carrier of flavours. A cheese where you can know that it's cheese and enjoy it as cheese, but just not as harsh. It's really, really stupid saying that like I don't like cheese that's too cheesy. I like it to be meh, and then you can add flavours to it. But basically, and in essence, oh my god, I've just thought of another absolutely fantastic idea. Oh my god, that's incredible. You could make spaghetti bolognese, and then at the end when it cools down and stops bubbling, you could you could make two dishes together. You could make a spaghetti carbonara bolognese. Oh my god, I'm going to have to tell people that, and I'm going to try it one day. Aye, spaghetti bolognese carbonara. Oh my god, how incredible would that be? Aye, because you would get the emulsification from the starchy water, the egg yolk, aye the orange bit, not the white bit. Get two of them. Mix it with a wee bit of the pasta water just to emulsify the egg, and then put maybe a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of cream if you have it, but just a very small bit. So you wouldn't want to overpower the cheese and the egg, and then put a wee bit of the water to make a paste, and then put it into the noodles. Oh my god, I can't wait to try that. And then put smoked sea salt and Chinese salt and pepper and smoked paprika into a frying pan to toast off a bit and then sprinkle it on the top. Oh my god, I can't wait to try that. Right, tomorrow or Sunday I'm going to have to make that. Right, I can't wait. Right, I'm going to have to go and tell people what I'm going to do. Right, bye. Bye.